Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name is Landon, and here we play Jank. Today is possibly my last match with MurderKrow. Our last two matches did not go in our favor, so I'm really hoping we can get one last good one in before I retire the deck. I've really enjoyed the deck. I really enjoy how it plays. I'm struggling with the setup. I'm struggling getting everything out, and in my mind, everything should be working, but I know I'm missing, like, enough draw supporters. That's something that I'm really missing out on in the deck. Basic search, I've got 4 Level Ball. That's it. I've got Murkrow with its attack Flock that can help with that, but it's not going to really guarantee me anything. So we are starting out just a Murkrow, but we do have a Twin Energy, Evolution Incense, we've got Marnie. It's not a terrible hand, but we'll have to see what our opponent's playing. Mew. Cool! At least we're hitting weakness on Mew and Meloetta and all that stuff, so there is some possibility here, but really, this is such a fast deck that I'm playing against that I'm not really expecting much. Hopefully, we can get something going here. I'll be so happy if we can get something going. Double Rotom Phone. They really just want to draw that one card, don't they? I wonder what it could be. Probably searching out a Genesect so they can draw into the Genesect, so then they can play the Genesect and then draw more cards. Because Genesect is an amazing draw card. Just the Mew. Interesting. Very interesting. Ooh, so we get a Darkness Energy, and I'm actually going to sit on this hand. I think it's just too good to pass up right now. We're going to grab 2 Murkrows, throw them down on the bench. We've got a Dark Patch to recover this Darkness Energy if they KO it. We've got an Evolution Incense to search out the Honchkrow, and a Twin Energy to get it ready to go. So next turn, I am expecting to be able to hit the active, whatever it is, and move to the bench, getting a KO. Now, if they get a Mew VMax ready to go, we are not getting that KO. Mew VMax has 310 hit points, and with weakness, we do 300. Very sad there, but you know, we'll see how this goes. So they don't put an energy on the Mew V, so Mew VMax won't be coming out this turn. It will be Meloetta trying to get the KO. Now they just need one more energy, and they will be doing 140, getting the KO here. Maybe even more if they get another Fusion Strike energy, but that won't be ideal for them. Yeah, they're going the double turbo, so it will be a little less, but that won't matter. Okay. Here we go. They get 1 KO real quick. Let's see how we do. Another Twin Energy, not as helpful as you would think, but Dark Patch, Evolution Incense will get us the Honchkrow. Honchkrow. We have to play the Air Balloon, sadly, and we will Marnie. We had to play the Air Balloon because we needed to, I'm going to grab Zubat because we got the Golbat in hand. So we're basically ready to fire off next turn with extra draw and all that. But we had to go with the Air Balloon in order to retreat. That was it. That was the whole reason why we had to go Air Balloon. But we were able to retreat. We get the KO. We swap to the bench. I know Murkrow's easier to KO for them than Honchkrow, but Honchkrow's more valuable to us. So we are putting up the Murkrow for a possible KO here. All they need is an energy, and they'll be golden. Now, if they go another double turbo, that would actually make it to where they don't get the KO. So that would be fascinating, wouldn't it? So they get the Mew VMax out. So we're going to be expecting that to come out sooner rather than later. And these are their attackers. Drawing 1 card off Genesect is not ideal. If they miss this energy, that's going to be huge for us. Rotom Phone is going to let them pick their top card out of their top 5. And they're going to draw into that with their other Genesect, most likely going to be the energy that they're missing. So what energy did... They missed the energy. Holy cow, that's actually huge for us. That has got to be the biggest thing to happen for us this whole game. Yes, we want to draw 2. We get a Bidoof. Oh, we've got Evolution Incense in hand. We are going to Bird Keeper into the Honchkrow. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Don't get too excited. Don't get too excited. Callous Wings. Gonna knock out the Meloetta. Grab another prize. Switch to the Murkrow first. There we go. Grab another prize. Ooh, Bird Keeper. Not a bad card at all. Holy cow. They have no energy on deck. They need another Eliza Sparkle to accelerate a Fusion Strike energy onto Mew and attach another energy, or they just need the double Turbo energy. And they need some way to gust. If they're able to gust Honchkrow into the active, that's going to be a massive blow for us. So that needs to be their goal. I don't know if Mew players nowadays play Boss's Orders, or if they play other cards such as, what is that? Cross Switcher. Cross Switcher's a little funky for them to play, and putting the Mew active makes it even funkier. We've got Meloetta probably going out onto the field. That's another single prize, but they have a Mew VMax out, which means that's a 3-prizer. Quick Ball. Oh wait, Lost City! Lost City would have been huge for them, actually. Absolutely huge. I think I would have, if I was them, kept the Lost City, because they're seeing this interaction with Murkrow that's super important to the deck. And if they played down those Meloettas, they would have had such bigger draws, and that's it. And that's it. Such a quick match, but wow. So our deck actually popped off there in such an amazing way. I absolutely loved this match. And our opponent playing Mew VMax just could not get the cards, which is so unlike Mew VMax. But just putting it out there, if my opponent instead quick-balled away the Meloetta for the other Meloetta, kept the Lost City, played down the Lost City, played down the Meloetta, draw 4 cards with a Genesect, they could have seen a much bigger hand, a much bigger selection of cards, rather than keeping these Meloettas for no reason, and drawing less cards. That would have been a lot rougher. That was a lot rougher. It would have been a lot smoother if they played it that way. Lost City is such a counter to Honchkrow, though, because every time you knock out that Murkrow, it's going to the Lost Zone rather than going into the discard, meaning they can't recover it. Very limiting for Honchkrow on how many attacks they're going to get off. I mean, they'll still get 4 attacks off if they play it correctly, and then Zubat and Crobat will get them another attack, 5 attacks. That's not how many you need. You need more than that. But also hitting weakness against Mew and Meloetta and all those Fusion Strike cards is such a big win for Honchkrow. That while it was short, while it didn't get that deep into the game, I think it showed perfectly how Murkrow is supposed to act. So kind of like those last 2 matches that we lost, I'm probably going to keep this video, probably going to upload it, and you're going to see a quick match against Mew VMax where we didn't get the knockout, but our opponent just could not keep up with how we were playing, which is so crazy when we're playing this super complicated deck and they're playing Mew VMax, which is so consistent. I think that's the part that I'm struggling with. That deck is so consistent compared to so many decks out there, and we out-consistenced it somehow. But that is MurderKrow. I hope you guys have enjoyed this journey as much as I have. It's such a fascinating combination, and really, we're just waiting for a better Murkrow. If we had a Murkrow with that Flock Attack and a ability that did something, anything, I think it would have been, it would be way more interesting if it blocked Vs or Rule Box Pokemon, or blocked Pokemon with special energy, or if it had an ability that it could switch with a card in your discard, or anything like that, I think Murkrow would be a lot more fascinating. So really, MurderKrow is just waiting for a better Murkrow, if that makes any sense. And then I think the deck will just skyrocket to a really good place. But that's the deck. Hope you enjoyed the journey. Hope MurderKrow looks interesting to you. I'm really excited about next week's video, next week's deck. It's a spread deck. And with Manaphy around, I don't know if it will always work, but fingers crossed. And, so if you're excited for that, if you're looking forward to that, and if you have enjoyed the content that I've made here, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out staying motivated and, lets you see when I'm putting more videos out. So, yeah. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep playing Jank.